All right, what's up, y'all? So I'm actually not available today, unfortunately. Well, today's yesterday, which is yesterday being Monday, which is today right now. But tomorrow, but you're living in my tomorrow, and but I'm here just to hang out and get a little bit of some coziness going. Right near the ocean, right near the water. Let me straighten this out though, because I'm looking like a kind of a psycho thriller framing here. So let me straighten you out here. Let's see what we got going. And voila. Awesome. My apologies for the time on that. So I'm here. This is the good old Redondo Beach. I'm trying a different spot today. It's very windy. You probably can hear all the wind that's going on right now. It's super windy. Hopefully you don't hear too much of it. Hopefully I'm not all up in your ear too loudly. But yeah, anyway. So this is a new spot that I'm trying out right now. And today's pretty chill. I think it's going to be kind of, hopefully you get to see the sunset. You can see it a little bit, but am I still a little crooked? I apologize. Let me fix that. What the heck is going on around here? Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. Little better. Little bit better. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Like I was saying, I'm here to just chill, kick it. Thanks for being on. Welcome in. So this is a pre-recording. This happened yesterday for you. But hopefully tonight you can still chill, relax, enjoy the view with me. This is July 13, 2026. Awesome. Cool. We're good. We got it. So I just want to talk about a few things today. Today, I actually want to talk about, let me get my topics going here real quick. Hang with me. My first topic is of right now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to first talk for a bit, see how long that goes. And then I'm going to enjoy the sunset. So let's see how many of these we can knock out before the sunset happens, if we even get to see a sunset. So hang with me. I'm going to get the topic going here. Welcome in, welcome in. And by the way, if this is your, if you're just signing on right now, please, if you don't mind, hit that like button and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribed to me, to my channel, and we're going to have a lot of fun from this point on. From this day forward, we're going to have lots of fun. So anyway, got my little binder here with my notes that I want to talk about. But basically, I'm just going to read off just what my notes from what I printed, the stuff that I'm reading. There's a lot of things going on. I know Lindsey Graham just died. I don't know how I necessarily feel about Lindsey Graham, but still, I don't wish death on anyone unless they're harming the innocent men, innocent women, innocent children. That's, if you're harming the innocent, then I'm not on your team. I'm sorry. And yeah, I was gonna say spit on your grave, but that's pretty intense. I'm not gonna go that far. I don't spit on anyone's grave. Anyway, so the first thing though, I was gonna read this off, and then I'll just give my thoughts on the Strait of Hormuz, and just what's going on right now from what I'm reading. But it says, U.S. as a guardian of the Strait. President Trump announced the United States would act as the protector, the guardian of or the guardian angel of the Strait of Hormuz, keeping it open for international shipping while reinstating a blockade on Iranian vessels. 20% reimbursement fee. Commercial ships would be charged 20% of cargo value to cover the U.S. costs for providing safety and security in the volatile waterway. Interesting. Yeah, 20% charge for other countries taking advantage of the strait, the passage of strait. And basically, he's charging a protection fee, it seems like, for any ships that are coming in or passing through. So I'm gonna keep reading though. It says fairness and unpaid protection. The U.S. has guarded the strait for decades. Trump cited 50 years for nothing. Now, or wealthy nations benefiting from it should reimburse costs. Yeah, if we're the only ones that are protecting it, then yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty fair. It says response to Iranian aggression attacks on shipping and broken deals. U.S. aims to ensure freedom of navigation amid recent strikes. Interesting. Yeah, seems fair enough. I mean, I'm sure a lot of countries have gotten pretty wealthy off of the Strait of Hormuz, and the United States being pretty much the only protector of it, the defender of it for about 50 years, and so at least 50 years. And so, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Just leave your comment in the comment section. I'll give it a read later on. I know usually I would have the live chat open right now, but it is not open because this happened, remember, yesterday. But anyway, so yeah, 50 years of us, the United States, protecting the Strait of Hormuz, charging 20% protection fee. Sounds pretty fair. Yeah, I mean, they're making money. Other countries are making money off of it. I don't see anything wrong with that personally. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just in thought that part of my thinking is that, you know, as a country, we've funded a lot of different things and paid for a lot of different things around the world off of. And when I say we, I mean not like the system of America. I mean the people of America have been paying for the protection of the Strait of Hormuz, especially right now. You know, the Iranians are upset because of for many years they've been able to bully not just the United States but other countries, and being the terrorist capital of the world. And I think Trump's now just bringing the fight to them, and yeah, I don't object to that. I think that it's, I remember when I was growing up, post 2001 to 9/11, all that stuff, that just hearing all this talk about terrorism before 9/11, you would never hear about it. And I don't know, if you're born after that time, you've never experienced a world without the talk or the threat of terrorism or terrorists. And I'm not saying nothing ever happened in that regard, but it was just not a topic that anyone really was talking about or focused on. And so, but just since 9/11, it's you can't really go a day without hearing about terrorism in some way, shape, or form. So I think it's cool that I give the Trumpster big credit for dealing with it, and for basically hopefully dealing with it once and for all. So, and also to yeah, I don't know, there's a lot going on. There's also even the whole Donald Trump switching the planes, and is it Qatar that gave him the plane and the gift of a plane, but then I think from what I'm hearing is that they actually found possibly wiring on there. They were basically tapping just what the conversations would be, or it could even have been a potential way to try to take out the president. So I thought it was really weird personally that he accepted it and was going to use it, but I'm pretty sure Donald Trump's a lot smarter than that. So than to just use the plane. So anyway, I wasn't surprised that he switched back to the older Air Force One. So anyway, I don't know if it's true. Fact check me on this though. The Air Force One, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Air Force One is anything that the United States president steps onto. So if he stepped onto some commercial airline, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that commercial airline is now considered Air Force One. And so, or a helicopter or something, right? I don't know, maybe I'm ignorant on that, but I think I've heard that, and I think that's just a cool concept. But more than a cool concept, it's probably a very necessary concept. So, wow, man, look at that. Just look at that scene there. So beautiful. Anyway, this is me I just come out to hang out in these different spots and stuff that I look forward to throughout the day. Like today, I was looking forward to this. Actually, it was kind of a last minute plan because I kind of just slipped up and remembered that, oh shoot, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow night, which is your tonight if you're watching it today. And so I said, I need to get out here and film something, and then I'll premiere it as you're probably experiencing it as a premiere right now. And if you're not, you're experiencing it as a replay. So thanks for watching again. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Yeah, but that's just my thought on the Strait of Hormuz. I think it's good that the president is looking out for what's best of the country and what's best of other nations around the world that want to get along, that wants to be able to participate in capitalism and the growth of wealth for their country. So now check this. Hold on one second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read something that I did. Did I put that in my pocket? What happened to my sheet? I think I left it in my pocket. But anyways, I did ask AI because I was not into politics like my whole life or anything up until just maybe, 10 years ago. And so I basically asked, I'm going to keep reading this on. It says the Strait of Hormuz is the world's most critical energy choke point. It primarily handles massive volumes of energy, commodities that supply a large share of global needs. Yeah, because I was asking, basically I was asking Grok, just to break down what this all means for me. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Wow, look at the sun peeking through right there. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's not like an oil expert, or that's not an expert on politics and all this and all that anyway. So at least not at this point. And so, but yeah, here's my question. It says, what things pass through the strait for the majority of the world? And so it answered, the Strait of Hormuz is the world's I use Grok. It says the Strait of Hormuz is the world's, hold on a second, let me grab my folder. My folder is getting caught by the wind. Give me a pause break here really quick. Let me fix my folder. Woo! It is windy today. Awesome. Cool. Let me go back now. I'm even having a hard time just holding the paper in my hand. Look how crumbled this thing got since I've been out here. Unbelievable. But he says, so let me start that over just so for the sake of flow. So it says, my question to Grok was, what things actually pass through the Strait of Hormuz for the majority of the world? And Grok is the AI, Elon Musk's AI, and Grok answered, the Strait of Hormuz is the world's most critical energy choke point. It primarily handles massive volumes of energy, commodities that supply a large share of global needs. 80 to 85% of the oil and LNG flows to Asia, especially China, India, Japan, and South Korea. In short, in short, the Strait of Hormuz is overwhelmingly about oil and natural gas, which is LNG. And that strait and that natural gas that powers much of the world's economy. It also has to do with fertilizers, chemicals as a key secondary category. So anyway, so again, if you're like me, you're not an expert on oil, you're not an expert on politics. I don't know if I've ever even heard of the Strait of Hormuz, but we all cannot stop talking about the Strait of Hormuz these days, obviously, right? The past 3 months or so. But yeah, so it's a big thing about oil. So, I mean, I kind of knew that, but energy, things like, of course, powering our cars, our electricity at home. I'm in California. We have a lot of refineries and such, and I'm gonna do more homework on that. Refineries, and maybe you can leave me a comment in the comment section, but do refineries pump oil, or do they just process oil? That's probably an amateur question, but again, these are things that I never personally paid attention to, and I know I'm not the only one. So that's that. I'm gonna move on to the second topic here, which the second topic is the passing of Lindsey Graham. I won't spend a whole lot on this, just because I'm still, like some of you, I'm still watching more information on this thing, on Lindsey Graham's passing unfold. Like I heard that his home or something got raided today. I don't know. I'm not really even looking into it that deeply, especially early on right now. I mean, I don't know. I just had a kind of a bad hunch about Lindsey Graham personally, so I never really, I don't know. It didn't, I mean, I'm sad that he's passed away and all, but I don't know. I just didn't really personally care for how dismissive he was towards the 2020, the voting thing that happened, and how he didn't even want to look into it too deeply. And it just seemed like, maybe there's some, I don't know, who knows? Maybe he has skeletons in his closet. I don't know. All right, I'm going to put my capo on here. But yeah, so if he was a guy who had, we just had a difference in morale in the sense of economically speaking, yeah, rest in peace to him. But again, if he had caused harm to innocent people knowingly, for any of his selfish gain, if he had any, like harming any children or women, then I can't really get behind that. So, wow, look at the sun. The sunlight. Can't even really see the sun much, but wow. That's that on the whole Lindsey Graham thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you guys hear anything about the whole? I keep hearing people mentioning something about a heart attack gun or something from like the 1970s that they've had it. That's what I keep hearing people mention that about Lindsey Graham. I'm not sure if that's just what's up with that. That's allegedly, right? So that's just me asking a question. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey. Oh, just having fun. Yeah, just enjoying the sunset. It's cold out here, isn't it? You're not enjoying the sunset? Look at it. Isn't that nice? It has little, yeah. a little boy who's asking me, why do I have the guitar out here? So I'm like, I don't know, just chilling. All right, bye. Enjoy your evening. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks, man. Yeah, so but that's what I'm out here for. I'm out here to actually just to connect with people. If I have an opportunity to connect with people and we get to enjoy the sunset together, as a lot of people like to do. I have my guitar. They want to just come and chill. Oh, that's awesome. Even if you happen to find me out in public and you want to chill and you're not trying to cause any trouble, you're welcome to hang with me. So, anyways, so yeah, those are my thoughts on the whole Lindsey Graham thing. Let's just watch it unfold. Let's just see what happens. And anytime that if I say anything on here that you'd like to challenge or inform me on or educate me more on something, feel free to drop it in the comment section. You're more than welcome to bring me some enlightenment, some education, and because like I said, I'm not an expert on these things. I'm just a guy, just like there are a lot of guys and people. I'm just one of many people who are just learning what all this is about, learning what's going on in our world and such. So you can educate me, you can inform me on something, and I'll give my opinion. And I only hope to be smarter tomorrow than I am today. So, wow. All right, so let's go on to the next topic here. Let's see what we got here. What's new? What's the third thing here? We got let's see what we've got. Oh, you're gonna love this one. This is on Taylor Swift marriage. Interesting. Let's go there. You know, I wrote that in my notes too here. All right, let's talk about that. The Taylor Swift. I'm gonna read and I'll give my thoughts and I'll tell you just my thoughts on the whole thing. So this is we're gonna move on to pop culture news actually, by the way, too. So just some stuff that I've a couple things that I found. So yeah, this is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce wedding. I guess they got married recently, and so congratulations to them. The couple tied the knot in a star-studded ceremony at Madison Square Garden in New York. Madison Square Garden in New York. I didn't even know they held weddings there. I thought it was what, a basketball stadium, and then it was a lot of musicians played there, right? I just think of, I don't know, Jay-Z, or I think of Billy Joel, who pretty much lived there. And yeah, I'll continue on. It says it was a major event with high-profile guests, lots of media buzz, and reports of details like the price tag and chaotic fun elements. I don't know. These are just grok answers, by the way, on what's going on. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of the whole Taylor Swift wedding thing? Do you even care about it? Does it affect you? Do you let it affect you? I don't know. I don't really have many words to say about Taylor Swift. I have opinions. I don't know if I'll share them all here right now, but all I know is that, yeah, she seems to be a hater of men, but then she ended up marrying a man. I guess she doesn't like testosterone men or something. No offense, Kelce. Yeah, I'm probably going to say something controversial at some point on this topic. I don't know, I'm just thinking of earlier too, where I saw Pete Hegseth. Did I say his name right? Hegseth, Pete Hegseth. But he is the what do you call it? Homeland Security Defense, I believe, or anyways, correct me on that. But yeah, I think he was talking about the whole Boy Scouts thing and the purpose of Boy Scouts and the good of what Boy Scouts done in our country. There's a restaurant behind me, and they're singing Happy Birthday. But Pete Hegseth was talking about, the Boy Scouts and just the good that is done of making boys, raising boys to be men, and the dangers of the DEI stuff that crept into it, I don't know. I think the lines just probably got a bit too blurred. Not even, I guess. I think the lines got too blurred in our society. And as far as like masculinity and femininity and such, I think it being blurred actually puts women at risk more. It puts women at risk of being in danger more. Even like, I go to church, right? And I don't know, I feel like the churches have even gotten a bit more feminized. And I remember earlier today too, one of the things I actually did rock on this topic actually was the Bible more focused on masculinity? Like, was it speaking more to men? And because that's my belief, and so I prompt Grok that too, saying that my perspective and my inclination is that the Bible is, God was talking more to men and showing men how to lead well and how to be good men and honorable men. And just because, I don't know, sometimes I think we kind of muddy over, like in church I'm talking about, but we muddy over a bit. Or we don't even mention that, is that God's primarily talking to men. And yeah, there were women in the Bible that did awesome stuff too, and it's not about doing awesome stuff, but it's more about the call. It's the call of establishing land and holding up order, establishing order, and being keepers of that, being keepers of peace. And so our society, I believe, has gotten a bit too blurred with all that. And so us as men, we can't, no matter what the culture does, no matter what the culture says, we definitely cannot back down. We can't back down to establishing order and peace, because without us standing up and rising to the occasion of knocking out bullies, and then the women suffer, the children suffer, our elderly suffer, the handicapped suffer, those that can't defend themselves, they suffer. And so, I'm not gonna lie, I bought into that cultural perspective of that the roles of man and the roles of women are equal, or they're somehow interchangeable. Some things could be, I guess, but there are obviously things that can't be. One of the things that I really think about, like, I don't know, when I see female cops, I'm grateful that they do serve, and they're probably even tougher than me in some cases, some of them, right? But I don't know, I just think about their husbands though. It's like, man, how can you have a husband that's okay with you being out patrolling, 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and sometimes I see it. sometimes I see female officers just in that kind of situation. Now I'm just like, why? Why are we there? Why are we in a place where female officers, and again, I'm not talking about all female officers, but really, okay, we got cut off there because I guess there was a 30-minute limit, but it's like, why? Who's okay with his wife or his daughter, unless they're defiant towards their husband or their father or brother, or whoever, but who's okay with them being in those situations, just chasing down guys that are like 5, 6, probably up to 10 times, could be even stronger than they are, faster. I don't know, it's just weird to me. But again, even the ones that are on the, I don't know if there are women on battlefields, but again, this isn't any disrespect to women who serve, but I guess I'm just speaking of just common sense. And I don't know, I'm just thinking, I wouldn't want my wife, or future wife, driving down alleys or chasing dudes down alleys while I'm at home safe, or while I'm at wherever else I am, where maybe I'm at work, maybe I'm somewhere else, whatever it is. I just don't get it. So anyway, the whole Taylor Swift thing, I personally don't have an opinion. I do have an opinion, but I don't really care about that. So congratulations to you. So, all right, let's see, what's the next topic? Oh man, Will and Jada. Man, I forgot to cut my nails. My nails are so long. It's kind of, when you have long nails, it kind of gets in the way of guitar playing, so. Man, what time is it? Oh man, the sunset's about to hit pretty soon. What the heck? What happened to Will Smith, man? I grew up obviously in the 90s, and during the whole Fresh Prince era and all that. And oh, you know what? Let me read. Actually, I have notes for the whole Will Smith and Jada thing too. I saw that earlier. Let's see. I just printed this stuff off online, but yeah. So it says, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith taking steps to reconcile or move forward in their relationship after years of separation. Man, let's see how that goes. Yeah, and the obvious, right? He smacked the crap out of Chris Rock for the whole world to see. Humiliated that man. So let's just see what comes of that. Them getting back together. What does that even mean? Man, I don't know why. I don't know why Will Smith is so sprung over Jada. Immediately, I was thinking of when I don't remember what the joke was that Chris Rock said at that was it the Oscars? I don't remember what award show it was, whatever. But immediately after when he said his joke about, I think it was probably about her hair or something like that. Was it alopecia or whatever? I don't know if it was a joke on that, but anyways, you could see for a split second, Will Smith actually chuckles. He's laughing at the joke. And so, I'm not saying anything that no one else has seen already, but then just that quick moment afterwards, he probably looked over at Jada and then saw her looking upset, and then he was like, "Ah, jeez, I gotta go. I gotta step in. I gotta defend. I gotta prove myself here." But I don't know, man. It's weird. She actually slept with her son's friend. I don't know. That's just weird. Man, Hollywood. Man, Hollywood is just a weird place. I wish Will Smith kind of just stayed off of the internet and just kept his life personal and private. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys remember, I thought I Am Legend was such a good movie. Of course, Independence Day, whatever. You know, I, Robot, I thought was pretty cool, but I don't know. That was just Will and Jada. I hope you guys have a better future together. I really do. I hope you guys have learned something. I hope you guys have grown. That's all I can really say. And but ultimately, I hope you guys heal from whatever. If there's stuff that you need to heal from, that you've gone through in your lives, I hope that you find that healing and that you guys lead your children a lot better. And so, you know, because your children, I feel like you guys. No offense, but you let your kids down, you know. Hey.
We met a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I remember you actually.
I
Yeah.
remember where.
Yeah, no, Esquires.
Esquires.
Yeah, how are you?
Did you play guitar or something like
At that time, no, I didn't
What's
play
your name?
guitar. Linnell.
No.
Yeah.
What did you play? Drums?
Drums.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good,
You switched, huh?
good. Switched. You know, I actually started around that time. I was
okay.
practicing, and then I just went off more into this direction, though, like
I'm
you
Danny,
said.
by the way.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah, you're the
That's funny.
singer.
I was like, I was looking at it.
You're the
He's
singer.
familiar, but he's grown up more.
Yeah.
How old were you then? Were you younger?
That was probably like
Teenager, maybe?
2008, 2009 around. So I
Were
was
you a
17.
kid?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like 17, 18 around that time.
Yeah.
But you're
I'm
a
a
singer,
singer,
and are you still singing with
Still
those guys?
singing with them.
Oh, so you know my friend, the other singer. I can't. I said my friend, and I can't remember his name.
yeah.
Dane. Yeah.
Dane, yeah,
Dane.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
of
was
course.
there, he was there
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Two weeks ago. Yeah, his gig got canceled last Saturday.
Oh, really?
July 3rd. It
Oh,
was, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he's
man.
there. I saw him.
Gotcha. That's so. Yeah, actually, I introduced him to the Esquires. I was like,
Oh,
dude,
no
because
kidding.
I was like, dude, you're a singer. You love this stuff. You
Yeah.
love Sinatra. I knew, and
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
dude, I gotta meet,
We've been
bring you
there
down
a
here.
while now.
Yeah.
It's like 20 years. I can't.
Amazing.
So how old are you
Amazing.
now? You were 7.
Yeah. 34 years. So it's been another. Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Good for
But you look
doing
exactly the
music,
same.
seriously? Oh, thanks, Chief. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
So you're doing music for fun, or are you playing professional?
You know, I mean, right now I do it for my church. I actually just started getting back into it because for a while I got into sound.
Oh.
And I was just setting up systems and I still do that kind of stuff. But and then
Day job.
yeah,
You mean
exactly,
like installing
exactly.
sound systems for
Well,
commercials?
setting them up and even evaluating but now it's I just got reintroduced back into doing it maybe a few months ago. From the city of Torrance, they asked me to go in and play some songs. I was like, okay, I'll figure something out. So they recorded it and all that, and so I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna get back into this, But I hadn't stopped doing it for my church. I do that at church and like once a month, and so yeah. Anyways,
Good for you,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
it's
see you
good.
making the video, but yeah.
Yeah.
Danny
Oh
Fryer,
yeah. Danny Fryer. Oh man, yeah. You have any socials or anything like that? Instagram?
Yeah, Danny Fryer.
How do you spell Fryer? F-R-
F-R-E-Y-E-R.
F-R-E.
Like Frayer.
Yeah. Oh, F-R-E-Y-E-R. Oh, cool. Danny Fryer.
Still crooning.
Yeah.
Still crooning.
Awesome. Yeah. No, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah. You have a really good voice, by the way. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'll reach out to you. Yeah. Thank you, Danny. That's crazy to run into that guy. I haven't seen him. And that's wild. The Esquires, the fabulous Esquires. You gotta look up the fabulous Esquires. You know what? I'm gonna say that without Will and Jada. I'm not gonna disrespect the Esquires. But anyways, yeah, the fabulous Esquires. Look up the fabulous Esquires. They're a band. I used to play swing jazz drums And I used to practice with those guys, and for some reason they let me keep going back. It was just rehearsal. I never did any gigs with them, but for some reason they kept letting me sit back on the drums. And that's probably what it is when you don't. I don't know if you're a musician, you know this probably, but drummers are hard to come by. And so anytime someone's like, "Hey, I want to drum," and you're like, "Okay, well you can rehearse," and you'll welcome them usually with open arms. And so if they can, especially if they can hold down a pretty good beat, yeah, I met some cool guys through that. I remember, I don't know if you guys ever, the Weird Science. Who sang that? What band is that? Weird Science. Weird Science. Anyways, maybe, yeah, I don't know. If you could think of who made Weird Science, can you put that in the comments if you're watching this? But anyways, the drummer, Johnny Vatos, he was one of my drum instructors through that. And that was, I don't know if he's still a part of that band now, but that was like back then. And so anyways, but anywho, so that was the whole Will and Jada, and so let's get back to it. And let's see. Okay, that's that, and we have. Oh man, yeah. Let me read this. So we have. This is the Christopher Nolan's Odyssey movie. Let's see what I got printed here. It says Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, massive press tour underway with the stars like Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, and Charlize Theron. Epic looks and buzz ahead of premiere. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's the movie that they changed all the characters, the races of all the characters, and so on. They're trying to make it as diverse as possible. I wish them well. Like if their message is a good message and they're trying to unite the people and under good things, and they're all about a brighter future for the common person, I wish them well. But if they have malintent towards the rest of us, which it seems like it's going to be probably more about that, then can't stand behind it. Wow, you can actually hear the seal. Anyways, let me show you what I'm looking at here. Show you some more. Hold on a second here. Yeah, that's enough of the Christopher Nolan Odyssey. I have really no words to say on that, but check out what I'm looking at here, so you can see my scenery, where I'm at. All right, let's see if I can do this sort of professionally. Got these boats here. So I'm on more like uneven ground, so forgive me. Yeah. But this is where I'm camping out right now for today. Oh, it's Redondo, good old Redondo Beach. Beautiful area. It's my favorite. I think it's my favorite beach so far. I'm only saying that because I was born here. But not just because I was born here. I mean, I have a lot of good memories here since I was a young man. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me, though. I appreciate you watching me, listening to me. I'm almost done. The sun's down at this point. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed it, but let's just enjoy the ocean. Enjoy the sound of the waves. That's enough talking about the celebrities and that stuff, nonsense. But yeah, so I get to it's kind of fun. I get to do this, it's like paying rent and living up here near the water and not really taking advantage of it. Yeah, it's like a what am I doing? What am I paying for? I might as well come out here and enjoy the ocean. You know, let me make sure that my framing for you is straight. Hold on a second. Let's check it out. Are we straight here? Are we straight? Come on. I think so, all right? Looks kind of straight. Yeah, I think straight. Cool. Looks straight to me. Anyway, I wish it didn't have that whole ISO or exposure change auto thing. Maybe I need to start setting my camera to manual and doing it myself. I know about cameras pretty well. It's pretty cold out here. Yeah, but just chill with me for now. I'm done talking about that stuff. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate your support. Again, if you don't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. If you have, you're awesome. And if you haven't, you're still awesome. Yeah, look up Danny Fryer though. He is a good singer. He's still a part of the Esquires from what he says. So check him out. Check out his Instagram. Check out his just look him up other places. Danny Fryer, Freyer. It's crazy. It's been 17 years. That guy still looks the same. It's pretty wild. I'm like, okay, so the reason why I keep twisting around and turning is I promise I don't have any medical problems or mental problems. But the reason why is because I want to venture out, go further out, but I'm just not sure how far this wireless microphone goes. If it'll reach, so, if I go straight too far, will it lose signal? So you know what? There's lights on my little receiver over there connected to my phone, so let's see. It's still showing me green light, so I guess we're good. It says that it goes about 20 feet, so looks like we're still good. But hopefully you can hear more of the ocean. Well, this spot's pretty cool. What do you guys think? I'm here because it's near the water. You can actually hear the ocean. It's pretty chill. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. And so I was imagining this spot from a couple of days ago. Just like, man, we're next. And so I try to keep that in mind. A cool spot where you can actually hear the ocean, ideally. And so there's spots that I found where it looked cool, it's awesome, but you can't hear the ocean. And why wouldn't you want to hear the ocean if you can hear the ocean, right? And so anyway, so that's it for me for today. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your day has been awesome. Again, this is a pre-recording, so if I didn't reply, and if you wrote me something and I didn't reply, I apologize, but I'm not live right now. This is a premiere, it's a pre-record. This is your yesterday if you're watching on July 14th. But yeah, so God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. And I hope I brought you something of value. Something that can help you fall asleep, help you de-stress. So, thanks for hanging. I'll just play for a little bit longer, a little bit more, and just enjoy the ocean with me, okay? Can't remember what went wrong past September, but you would remind me if you had That was a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging with me. I will see you very, very soon on my next episode. God bless you. Enjoy the sunset. I'm going to just let this play out. Thank you. Have a great night. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I'm turning it off now.